need comma?
Well, actually, if you have defined, the Janssen, then you need, but you don't need to because you didn't give additional information here, right? So it doesn't need it. It's not needed. Okay, let's go
Okay.
here. All right. So you have written down the information of the addressee here on the top, so that's good. I'm happy with that. And then you have written on the date in the recommended format. That's good as well. There's no issue. And then you have mentioned dear sir or madam because you don't know the name of the addressee. Is that correct?
Okay, sir.
Okay, so the next one is regarding you're providing the reference details of the patient. That's good. So it's Mr. Frank Jansen, right? So that's good. Comma age 35. That's good. And then the introduction paragraph, you're writing down. You're just introducing Mr. Jansen. That's good. Who requires follow-up care and management from your service. That's good. He has been diagnosed with the severe. What is this?
Ulcerative colitis.
Ulcerative colitis. Okay, ulcerative colitis because you didn't write. Okay, TI. Okay, that's TI. I thought that it's B. All right, and is due for discharge tomorrow. That's good. That's good. I'm happy with the introduction paragraph because it doesn't have any grammatical mistake.
Okay.
So you will get a B grade. I mean, I think if you don't commit many mistakes, you'll get a B grade in this one. Let's go through the next one. Mr. Johnson was admitted to the hospital on 20s. Okay, you don't need to write the TH on the top. You can just write down on 27 December. That's okay. Otherwise, TH on the same line. At the same line. Okay. December 2013. You need to use the year only if the things are happening like in different years. Okay. Yes, you're right. You did a good job. Yeah, that's right. Because that was in the past, right? That's okay. With the complaints of vomiting, frequent
bloody diarrhea.
Diarrhea, okay. Or
Muscle
muscle
cramps.
cramps and fever. Okay, good. On assessment, he was noticed. What is this?
Dehydration.
Dehydration and electrolyte imbalance.
Electrolytes imbalance.
He was noticed. The who was noticed? This one doesn't make sense.
Okay.
On assessment, okay, you should have mentioned dehydration and electrolyte imbalance were noticed,
Okay.
were observed. So you said he was noticed. It doesn't make sense at all, right?
So
He was noticed
he
by
was
whom? So did he notice himself or what?
He
Or
was
did you
noticed
assess?
means he was the passive voice.
No. What I'm asking is that who observed these two things? You said like
But
dehydration
doctor.
and electrolyte. The doctor, right?
Yeah.
Then why did you use, he was noticed? This is incorrect.
Okay.
This is incorrect.
Is doctor, he was noticed dehydration and electrolyte imbalance by doctor.
Yes, otherwise you could have simply mentioned like on assessment, you can mention that, dehydration and electrolyte imbalance were observed.
Okay.
All right, if you don't mind, can you please give me 2 minutes, if you don't mind?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, just 2 minutes because I'm getting a call. Just 2 minutes, okay? I'll be back shortly.
Okay. Okay, fine.
கேளுங்க எல்லாம் மற்ற செலவுகள் எல்லாம் ஒட்டுமொத்தமா மற்ற செலவுகள் எவ்வளவு வருதுன்னு கேளுங்க. இது இப்போ கையில் வந்து 2 லட்சம் ரூபாய்னா அந்த மற்ற செலவையும் சேர்த்துட்டு சொத்து வாங்கி போடணும். நிலம் நிலம் கையில் இருக்கணும். சரி பார்த்து அதில் என்ன செய்ய முடியும்னு பார்த்து நிஷா எழுந்திரிச்சதுக்கப்புறம் நான் பேசுறேன். சஜூன் எப்படி போகிறோம் பரவாயில்லையா கை? நீங்க வந்து திரும்ப சரி 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 ஏன்னா அவரு அவர் அப்படி இருக்குதாருமா அவரு அவரு சரிங்க சரிங்க சரி பேர் இல்ல இல்ல சொல்லுங்க சொல்லுங்க. ஆமா 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 இல்ல இதுக்கு எல்லாத்துக்கும் காரணம் எழுதரசு தான். எல்லாமே எல்லாத்துக்கும் காரணம் எழுதரசு தான். அது அவரோட யோசிக்கல. வேற ஒருத்தர் முன்னாள் ஆளுக்கு கொடுக்குற மாதிரி I wish me. I'm sorry about that. I got a call from my father-in-law. Hello, are you there? Hello,
sir,
Usmia.
I'm muted. Sorry, sir, I'm muted.
Oh, so that's all right. That's okay.
Okay.
All right, no worries. Okay, so where we were up to. So on assessment, you have to say dehydration and electrolyte imbalance were observed or were noticed. Okay. All right. And then you have to say, therefore, his was treated. It's wrong. It's therefore he was treated, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Therefore, he was treated with intravenous corticosteroid and fluid therapy. All right. See, sometimes it's better to write down using a compound or a complex sentence structure instead of writing only the compound sentence structure. Sorry, the simple sentence. Okay. So in this case, you could have chosen on assessment, comma, dehydration and electrolyte imbalance were observed, and therefore, comma, or and as a result, comma, he was treated with the intravenous corticosteroid and fluid therapy.
Okay. After dehydration and electrolytes imbalance were noticed, then
and
after
therefore
that comma
and no, there is no comma.
and
Just write
okay.
a in the end, and then therefore comma, and therefore. I mean, instead of writing therefore, it's good to use like and as a result. Okay, if you can.
Sorry, sir.
And as a result, and as, okay, I'll write it down here. Yeah, and as a result. For example, and as a result, comma. Okay, so you can add this. All right, comma, he was treated with, it's not his, but it's he was treated with intravenous corticosteroid and fluid therapy. That's good. This is a compound sentence. Okay, it is always encouraged to use a combination of sentence structures instead of just using only the simple sentence. Okay. Also, he was referred to a dietitian to assist his nutritional status. What is this? Sorry, in order to improve his nutritional status. Is that correct, or
in nutrition study in order to manage?
But I think it's not assist his nutritional status. No, it's not the case. You can say to improve his. I think it should be to improve his nutritional status, isn't it? I think to improve his nutritional status. In order to manage,
Okay.
in order to manage malnutrition. You don't need to use manage with the malnutrition. That's wrong.
Mm.
In order to manage, and then whatever the condition, that goes right. We don't need to worry about with here. You need to
Okay.
remove with.
Okay.
All right, let's go to the next one. During hospitalization, comma, that's good. Mr. Johnson underwent, what is this?
Perianal
Yeah,
skin
perianal.
assessment
Okay, skin assessment. Yep.
for irritation or infection.
For irritation or infection. Okay, that's good. And what about the
His,
next one, sir?
his symptoms are associated with
So his
milk
symptoms
consumption.
are associated with the, okay, this is the condition,
Milk
right?
consumption.
The milk consumption.
No, with the milk consumption. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Hence, he takes oral. So is it the current condition? Is it the current medication or the past?
Current.
Current. Okay. So, okay. His symptoms were associated with the milk consumption, and hence. Okay, you can write and hence.
And hence.
Yes. Otherwise, what you can do is that you can write like this. Because he is taking this oral whatever, like the medications, because of
Yeah.
this symptoms, isn't it? Symptoms are associated with the milk consumption. Is that correct or not?
Okay.
Then you can say
Yeah.
as his symptoms, as his symptoms
As,
are associated with the milk consumption, comma, he takes. Okay, remove hence and then full stop. Just remove them.
okay.
So, okay, let me tell this one. So it's going to be like this. Okay, as his symptoms are associated with milk consumption, comma, you can say his, what is it? He takes, sorry, he takes whatever the medication, you just need to write it down and then put a full stop. Okay.
No, as symptoms are associated with milk consumption, comma,
Yep.
he takes.
Yeah, he takes whatever this is. Okay. Whatever the medications,
Okay.
you just write down the medications. That's it.
Okay.
All right, let's go through the next one. According, no, it's
Mr.
not.
Johnson, medical and
That's wrong. According to, not according to. It should be not according. It should be according to.
okay.
You have to mention according to. Otherwise, you can use maybe in terms of Johnson's medical and social history. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. That could be much better, I think. Yeah. He
Okay.
has had ulcerative colitis since to 1997 and was on. There is a medication, right? Good. Okay.
Yes, sir.
He resides alone. And then is there a comma?
Yeah.
So he resides alone and has no family or children. You should use
And
and, yeah, instead of comma.
okay.
Comma needs to be replaced with and. And he has
Okay.
or and has. You can write
Mm.
and he has. Okay, no family or children. Okay, and then there must be
Mm.
space between no and family. It seems to be like a single word. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
You need to give space. You need to write neatly. Okay, please. Give
Okay.
space. Okay, don't be a miser. Don't,
Okay, sir.
like they will give you the paper, right? Yeah, so don't be a miser. Like, give space, please. Okay.
Okay.
He is a full-time worker and has increased intake of caffeine and alcohol consumption. Okay, see this one, intake and consumption. It's not good. Intake and consumption are the synonyms. Why are you using both of them together?
Okay.
So use either. I mean, like either intake of caffeine and alcohol. That's it, or caffeine and alcohol consumption. That's it.
Intakes, increase intakes. There is no need, right, sir?
No, no, no. I said like not the yes. I said the consumption
Yeah.
can be removed.
Yeah. Yeah, sir.
Increased intake is correct. This is correct. What I'm saying is that don't write, both intake and consumption together. Don't do that, please.
Okay, sir.
Write only one of them. I think it's better to use increased intake of caffeine and alcohol. That's it.
Okay.
All right, do you understand this?
Yes, yes, sir.
All right, let's go to the next one. Recently, that's okay. Let's go to the next page. But your writing has improved a lot anyway. I mean, like, still you need to improve, but it's at least it's much better than what you used to write. Okay, it would be greatly appreciated if you could monitor Mr. Johnson's drug compliance. Is it compliance? Yeah, okay, compliance and diet regime, along with the episodes of what is this? Drinker or what?
Diarrhea.
Diarrhea. Okay, diarrhea. All right. Okay, no worries. Please provide emotional support for him to prevent anxiety. Spelling mistake. ANX. Okay, IETY.
ANXIT. AN.
ETY. You need to
Okay,
use
okay.
E. Anxiety and depression.
ETY.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yes. Finally, kindly encourage him to keeps. No, that's wrong. Encourage him to keep. To always goes with the verb only.
Okay.
To keep a, what is this? Car. What is this? Sorry. Keep a card.
Card which, yeah,
Yeah,
card.
card.
Card
See
which,
this one? There's a space between R and D, and then there's no space between D and W. It's like you can see that,
okay,
like
sir.
a card.
Yeah.
Like like you need to be very careful. So don't be miser to leave space between the
Okay,
words
sir.
correctly. Okay, please. All right. Otherwise, the reader is confused. Okay, so they would say okay car and then Dwich. Okay, that's what they read, and then Dwich is a
Yeah.
incorrect
There,
word.
I'm not there to correct them.
Please, yeah, please,
Yeah.
yeah.
This
Reg-
time I will.
Yeah, please, yeah. Regarding his medicine use and dose. Okay, finally, kindly encourage him to keep a card which regarding. No. I don't understand what you're saying. So there is a card. So you're asking him to keep a card or what? Keep a note of what? What do you want to say here?
I also didn't understand that. That is what they mentioned.
Okay,
Just
we'll go.
they, yeah.
Maybe we'll go through the case notes and we'll get to know that. Okay, but keeps a card regarding maybe you don't need to mention this. Encourage him to keep a card. Maybe for his medicine use and dose. Okay, like you can remove
I,
which regarding that can be removed.
okay.
Which and regarding can be removed. Okay, and you can say for instead of which regarding you can replace these two words with the for his medicine use and dose. Okay, if you have any
Far.
questions there should be a comma. Oh, sorry, here. Okay, yeah, that's right. That's okay. Yeah,
Sir,
you have
what is
mentioned.
it, sir? Yes.
Yeah, no, this is
Car.
correct. This is correct.
Yes.
But here, what I say that after can you remove which and regarding and then write
Which
for?
regarding
Yeah, and then for.
far.
Yeah, F O R. Yeah.
Four. Okay, okay.
Yeah, for
Okay.
his medicine use and dosage. I believe that he needs to note down something in the card. Okay, maybe
Okay.
like
Make
like a
sure that they
diary.
are taking
Make note
adequate.
of.
Yeah, they're taking on time. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, correct
That's correct. Make
dose.
a note of that. I believe. Okay, but we'll
Yeah.
check the case notes anyway. One moment. So yours sincerely, that's okay. Registers, that's all right. Okay, no worries. If you have any questions, please contact me. Okay, don't hesitate to contact me. That's okay. Let's go through the case notes first, okay, and see whether we have included all the points. So you got so many case notes, right?
Yes, sir.
Frank Johnson. Okay, Frank Johnson name. Because 10 to 20 times per day. Did you mention this one numerous times? Did you mention severe or something like that?
Frequent.
No, did you
Pretty.
mention frequent? Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's all right. Then it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's okay. All right. Single, no children, no current girlfriend. Oh my God. All right. Lives alone. Adopted. No adopted sister. Parents on longer living. No other family. Works full time in a own business as a car mechanic. Socializes with friends at pub. Okay. Sorry. To whom you are writing?
Community
Community nurse.
healthiness.
Oh, health nurse. Okay. Did you mention this one? Socialize with the friends at pub.
No, sir.
You should do this.
Okay.
So this one is missing because for a
Okay.
community nurse, social background is equally important as the medicines. Okay, medications and other services.
Okay.
So you need to, because the community nurse needs to ensure that the social well-being of the patient is adequate. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, these things are good enough.
Okay.
Calcium replacement. Did you use calcium replacement or?
Already, electrolytes imbalance.
Oh yeah, okay, that's right. Yeah, correct. This electrolyte balance. Okay, that's all right. Okay, linked to milk consumption. That's what we have mentioned. That's okay. This is also good. Weight loss.
Oh, I didn't mention that.
That's not good. Infection control. Did you mention infection control or what?
How I can mention that infection control.
I think in this case, infection control was advised to him. I think he very quiet man, possible depressed. Responding well to treatment for discharge tomorrow. Okay, no worries, all good. Yeah, I think he's all right. He's had. I mean, you can just simply mention like advice on infection control was performed. So the infection control is when he's doing. Isn't it? When he's admitted. Okay, like nurses are looking after him. So
Okay.
I think yeah, that should be all right. It's not that important. We'll go through the next one. Medical history, diagnosis. Okay. So this one is sorry. Yeah. So we have already mentioned this one, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Only
No
he
worries.
has a history of.
So this is relevant to the what you say the diarrhea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that
good.
is the main diagnosis. Severe ulcerative colitis
Yeah.
since 1997. Today admitted on day admitted due to the severe onset of episode of the colitis.
Yeah. Okay.
Then I need to
Did you mention this medication?
yes, sir.
Okay. Refer to community health centers for follow-up. Okay. Dietary complaints with the drug regime, monitoring of frequency of diarrhea, emotional support, and reduction of anxiety. Advice to carry card stating drug use and dose. Oh, okay. So what they're saying is that, I mean, the card contains the information on how much medication needs to be taken,
Okay.
how much dose. Okay. Do you understand? So what they're saying is that there is a card, there's like a note, where they mention like, okay, this one needs to be taken one tablet, before
Yeah.
meals or after
Information.
meals,
Yeah.
something like that, that
Yeah.
information, the prescription
Yeah.
information.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, this one is good. I'm happy with that. But the problem is you have missed two case notes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go through the other one. Okay, I just would like to go through this one. Which one contains this? One moment. I think the card one is in the next page only. I think so. Yeah. So yeah, kindly encourage him to keep a card. Um, yeah, for his medicine use and dosage. Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
A card. Okay.
Okay.
To ensure the dosage. They're gonna get the dosage. Okay, so that's a correct thing. All right. Yeah, it's not that bad. But the problem is, okay, with this one, I mean, okay, there are a couple of grammatical mistakes, right? You said like he was noticed. Do you know what's the he was noticed? He was noticed means he was noticed by someone else. Okay, that's what it does mean. But you said like he was noticed, like, and then you have mentioned that what you say imbalance and whatever the bleedy discharge or so. So it's not that good. So on
Okay.
assessment, and then you have to mention the results first. Okay, for example, on assessment, weight loss was noticed. On assessment,
Okay.
headache was observed. On assessment, low cholesterol was observed. On assessment, high hemoglobin levels were noticed. On assessment, something like that. So that's how we have to do. Okay, so it's better to use as many sentences in the pacey voice as you can. Okay,
Okay.
but apart from that, it's good. This letter to me it sounds like maybe a 280 or 290 out
Okay.
of 3 out of 500. It's not that good because I mean you have committed many grammar mistakes to be honest. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you need to come across. You have to go through them and then find out the errors and then try to rectify them. This is how Kaushika has written down the letter in the past. So when she
Okay.
started, she wrote like a letter with lots of mistakes. But she slowly improved. She was not able to commit the same mistakes again. Like she was very passionate about correcting her mistakes, and she has been getting like after that. She has been usually getting 350 easily.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she's a surely she is surely a winner. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So how was their exam?
Yeah, she said she was very happy that her exam went very well, and she was able to finish the reading test 5 minutes before the allocated time.
Reading.
Yeah, in
Okay.
reading and also in listening as well. And in writing, she has got like at least 3 to 4 minutes spare time of 3 to 4 minutes. She was able to
Okay.
organize the case notes properly, and because she was able to put a cross mark, and then tick mark. Do you know what I mean? You need to do this once
Okay.
the 5 minutes reading time is over. What you need to do is that the first step is to like go through the whole case notes quickly and then remove the inappropriate case notes by putting a cross mark against them,
Okay.
so that you don't include any irrelevant case notes. Okay, that's one thing. And then you have to
Okay.
tick on the other notes. Okay, on the other notes you have to write down, like for example, if it is a social or the family background, you need to write SB. Okay, and then
Okay.
and so on, because it's going to help you out a lot. Okay, so you are going to organize all of them in the similar paragraphs when you put down like this. So use so that's what she has done. She has done the same thing and she was able to organize them very well.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope she will get her desired scores this time. I hope so.
Reading and listening was good. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Her her reading and listening were really good, and also her writing. She said,
Okay.
she was able to finish it, and she was able to formulate the sentences very easily, and she was able to
Uh,
pick up the relevant case notes. So she was very confident. That's what she said, and they're gonna receive the results on the 10th of December.
10th of December.
That's
Okay.
right.
And what about the Samantha?
Yeah, Samantha and Arun also told the same thing. Arun told me that he was able to apply all the techniques that I taught him in speaking and writing.
Okay.
Yeah, and his
Uh-huh.
listening was amazing as well. So that's what he mentioned.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, no worries, all good. So can we go ahead with the one speaking role play card if you don't mind?
Uh,
Do you need to go now?
no, my husband has got duty,
Okay.
so he will leave 6 o'clock. Almost 5 minutes.
Almost 5 minutes to go.
Uh,
Okay. Mhm.
5 minutes to go. Yeah.
Okay, maybe tomorrow we'll catch up with the one speaking mock test. Okay, I mean speaking, we'll go through role play cards. Um,
Okay, sir.
yeah, but check with the other students as well, and if you guys can spend some time with others, and then record your conversation, send them to me. That would be of great help. I can assist them as
Oh,
well.
not getting time, sir. That
You're
is a
not getting
problem.
time.
Yeah.
So, firstly, as you are going to sit on the 5th of December, um, if you
Two
perform,
weeks.
yeah, 2 weeks to go. Okay, so what I would recommend you to do is that, okay, for the next 2 weeks, okay, I mean, you have to write down at least one letter per day. Okay, we can fix up a schedule, like we can fix up a plan like one letter per day, and then
One speaking.
yeah, one speaking role play card. Okay, and you also have to regularly speak. Maybe you can speak with your husband. Just ask him, like if he is available, like for 5 minutes. Just
Yes, sir.
ask him to act as an interlocutor. Record the conversation on WhatsApp, or
Okay.
maybe the recording thing, and then you can send them to me, and I will listen to that, and I'll give you the feedback. Okay.
Oh, that is a good, sir.
Yeah, I
I will
think
do
that
so.
that would be much better, because you can find out like 5 minutes only, right? Just
Okay.
like get everything and then ask him to speak. That's how I requested my students to do in the past, and they
Okay.
that was a very good thing for them, because they were able to increase their confidence levels when they have to talk. So you need to talk more. That's the key. Okay, you have to speak
Okay.
more in English. Try to
Okay, sir.
avoid speaking in Malayalam, like at least to some extent, until you achieve your desired scores, please.
Okay.
I know it's really hard, but there is no other way. If you do this, your confidence levels will be increased dramatically, and you can easily score more than what you're aiming at. Okay,
Okay,
and
okay, sir.
please, keep writing at least one letter every day, please, and go back
Okay,
to
okay.
the previous letter and find out the mistakes that you have committed. Okay,
Okay, sir.
all good. Thank you so much, Usmia, and I'll
Okay,
see
thank
you
you, sir.
tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Have
Yes,
a
sir.
good day. Bye
Thank you.
bye. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.